I've been sitting on this tool for months and I'm absolutely loving it. And today I'm deciding that I'm going to send it to the market and share it with you for free. I'm calling it Dayforce GPT. So gone are the days when you reference ChatGPT for a Dayforce query and it brings back things that just aren't relevant to Dayforce. No, I've decided instead to train a GPT model on the Dayforce implementation guide so that you can reference it and not get rubbish back. Today, I'm going to demo that to you so that you can understand exactly how it works. So let's first look at the dig. So if we are doing something, for example, like giving role access authorizations, what happens if an employee can see pay, but you don't want them to see pay? So you know that you've got to go to roles and you've got to adjust the access authorizations. So you might not know where to go, and you need to read through this long list of things to make sure that the employee can't see pay through their role. Well, instead of doing that, we can just reference the GPT. A manager can see pay, and they shouldn't be able to. Which access authorizations do I turn off to stop them seeing pay? So ChatGPT is now going to search the dig and it's going to come up with an answer. Now notice that I have got the thinking model as my recommended model, and ChatGPT is in thinking. It's on standard thinking. You can also extend this. If you want, you can also change the model that you want to use. So here we can see the thinking is done. It thought for 53 seconds to find out here. And it says to stop a manager seeing pay, you need to remove can read from pay related authorizations. And then it tells us employee pay information, employee historic pay information. So let's see on those first three, without going through all seven, whether those exist. So employee pay information. So employee pay information, sure enough, that's a field that exists. The next one was historic pay information. That would be somewhere here. That is a thing that exists. So we can see it is referencing exactly from the guide and it's doing that accurately. And then just jumping back to the GPT, at the bottom here, it actually tells us what to do in practice. Go to system admin role, select the manager role, blah, blah, blah. So it actually walks you through that. So let's continue here and ask it a question that is not Dayforce related. So how do I, and I hope this works, so I'm going to ask it, a supervisory org is related to Workday. So in fact, let's ask it, what is a supervisory org? So let's now see what happens when it's asked to reference a supervisory org. So I'm thinking it could go to the org on Dayforce and maybe bring up something like that. Or it may, and I'm hoping, bring up that error message. And we can see here, this information is not available in the uploaded documents, so I can't provide an answer. Yeah, this is it. This is my Dayforce GPT model that I've created. I'm going to be releasing it to everybody. I think that all consultants, everyone should, not only consultants, internal users, we should be able to use this. I really hope that this makes your lives easier. And yeah, keep watching this space for more.